Item number 7, presentation regarding the city's new voting machines. Mr. Mayor, we just wanted to take just maybe 2 or 3 minutes during the meeting just to present the new voting machine system for you.
Okay.
Kelly Mercier, Deputy City Clerk, and Allison Pease, Assistant City Clerk, will be here to sort of demonstrate the machine, and I'll kind of talk you through it. So I think we just want to wheel it out a little bit. It's really for the benefit of the council, but also for the benefit of the voters. Just to give you a little bit of background, the state of Maine wanted to have uniform voting systems throughout all the towns in the state. Prior to this, there were multiple different sort of systems, and they just felt it was easier to have the same type of system. So they purchased voting machines for every town in the state of Maine that has a population of 1,000 or greater. So all voters in the state will be voting on this same style machine for the first time this November 5th. So we felt it would be beneficial just to do a quick demonstration. It's similar to the previous machine in the sense that the voters will still be voting a regular paper ballot, and I don't know if David can zoom in on this or not. The key difference for the voters that they'll see on the previous machine, we would connect the middle of the arrow. On this ballot, we are just simply filling in an oval, which is very similar to other types of forms that you may have done in business. So it's very similar. And then the voter will receive a paper ballot just like usual, go into the booth, mark the ballot, and then when they come out, then they will approach the voting machine and they'll insert the ballot into the voting machine. The difference between this machine and the previous machine is that there is some interface between the machine and the voter if there is a potential issue with their ballot. That being if they have voted for more candidates than were allowable for that race. For example, for the mayor's race, you need to vote for one. If they vote for 2 candidates, then the machine on the screen will tell the voter, it appears that you have voted for more than the allowable candidates for a particular race. Would you like to have your ballot back so you can re-vote the ballot? Or would you like the machine to accept your ballot and every other race will be counted on the ballot with the exception of that one race? So then the voter themselves will then touch the option, the button on the screen. So that's new and different. Before, the election workers would be assisting the voters, but now the system is designed for the voter to do it 100% without the assistance of the worker unless, of course, it's needed. The other possible category for the budget would be if the ballot is blank in the sense that the machine can't read it. The voter may have circled the name of the candidate but not circled in or colored in the oval, so therefore the machine cannot read it. Because the machine is a digital machine, but it reads with a laser burst of light just down the strip where the ovals appear. So as the machine reads it, if that laser strip of light goes down where the ovals are and sees blanks, then the machine is designed to think that the ballot must be blank, and then therefore on the screen it will say to the voter, it appears that this is a blank ballot. Would you like an opportunity to re-vote the ballot? At which point the voter could go back into the booth and therefore fill in the ovals and then have their votes count. So there's a lot of safeguards built in to protect the voter and to keep their rights protected. So we simply just wanted to just feed in about 5 ballots in the machine just to show the voters how easy and simple it is. The state of Maine will be doing a lot of voter outreach in the month of October, but we wanted to sort of show residents who may be tuning in tonight. So just be really quick. So Allison will feed them in. The top 3 are marked correctly as far as the ovals are connected or circled in. So the machine should take it right in. So there's a greeting on the machine that says basically, welcome voter, please insert ballot. And they will insert the ballot. And now the machine says that it's scanning the ballot, please wait. And it says you're done, thank you for voting. So it's as simple and straightforward as that. So you can go ahead, Allison, and feed in the next 2 ballots and we'll just show how fast and quick it is. There shouldn't be any delays at the voting machine this year. The machine is just as fast as the previous machines. And that should be the 3rd one that's marked correctly. It just says scanning the ballot and then it says all done, thank you. Now this next ballot is the overvoted ballot, and so they voted for more than the allowable candidates. And then the machine, and the ballot that we're using is a demonstration test ballot. So on this particular ballot has the race for governor. So it is telling the voter that you have voted for more candidates that were allowable for the race of governor, and then gives them the option with the buttons at the bottom. Would you like your ballot back so you can correct it, or would you like to cast your ballot with errors? And it lets them know that every other race will be counted with the exception of that one. So Allison has just touched the screen that says correct your ballot, so it'll give the ballot back to the voter so they can ask for a new ballot to mark it accordingly. And so Allison's just showing the two different options. First she did return the ballot, and then she did please accept the ballot with errors, so it just took it as it did. This ballot is a blank ballot where the names of the candidate is circled, but the ovals are not filled in. And it says no votes detected on ballot, and then the voter would then touch one of the two buttons. Would you like the machine to accept the ballot, or would you like the machine to return the ballot to you? And then it's up to the voter at that point. So it's a little different for the voters in that they will have to have some sort of activity with the machine. They cannot simply just start to put the ballot in the machine and walk away, which a lot of folks do, and wait for the machine to take it. They will need to stay and wait to see on the screen if the machine says that it's accepted it or not, and then they'll just touch it accordingly if there's any issue with their ballot. And I think that's about it that we just wanted to demonstrate, just to showcase and highlight what the machine is, knowing that all voters in the state of Maine will be voting on this for the first time in about a month. So unless there's any questions, that's pretty much our quick presentation.